Some good value is starting to appear for Magic the Gathering players, but has anyone noticed them yet? Who loves a good bargain? Who wants a good deal? Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here, and thank you once again for finding me in the nacho cheese universe that is YouTube. I'm the guy who didn't graduate Magic University, but I still hang out here every day, eating my nachos and cheese and dreaming of the day I get to audit that class. You know what? There's a lot of bargains out there right now in the world of Magic the Gathering. When you start looking around to see which ones fit your price point, which ones maybe are the ones you're looking for, you can have a blast hunting down a good deal, capturing it and bragging about saying, look at the price I got. I've seen people telling me on my Discord servers prices they've gotten for everything from Strixhaven to Streets of New Capenna, all the way through to Crimson Vow and even Double Feature. But when you start looking at all these products and you even go back just a little bit, you'll find even better deals because prices have not been disrupted on some of these slightly older products. I found some of these deals very good, very fascinating to me, that the situation we're in allows me to buy some older products with some amazing value held inside those boxes. The possibility of some of these boxes containing these cards really gets the blood pumping because everyone likes to hunt down a good deal and say they found it. So I want to share these with you today. You guys can decide for yourselves if they are worthy of me even mentioning. If you didn't think it was a good deal, you're going to tell me in the comment sections. If you think it is a good deal, I want to see that too. Let's get the party started. Let's see where this all ended up. Because in the crazy world of 2023, with the dumps from Amazon and everything we found up there, some of these prices are really getting too good to pass up. And for me, looking at slightly older products and comparing it to the new stuff coming out, there are some hard choices to make, and I want to share them with you. I want to let you know where the Moxman's nacho cheese brain sometime hides out on a Sunday and makes these decisions. Let's get the party started. So here we are, guys, starting with the original Modern Horizons. You can find this locally in Canada for $339.95 Canadian plus tax. In the US, it's around $230 US plus tax, depending on where you are, of course. But let's take a look at this. Is there actual value still in this box? Like, what are we talking about when we look at sets like this? Well, look at some of the singles here and look at the prices. Echo of Aeons, $13, all right. Morpheon, $26. We got the Ranger Captain, $23. All right, we got some $12 and $10 like Sarah the Benevolent or Sword of Sinew and Steel. But we also have card like Sword of Truth and Justice. That's 21 bucks. The First Sliver still 26. Unbound Flourishing 15. Urza, the Lord High Artificer, we got that at $50. How about Ren and 6? Even though it's been reprinted, 58 bucks. And then of course Yawgmoth at $35. Guys, this is some crazy stuff here. Now, we also need to look at this set and say, what else is in there? How about the rare slot, Moxman? What are we looking at here? Well, hey, we got Force of Negation, Force of Vigor, Prismatic Vista. Look at the rares inside this set. All the lands that also have that draw ability, like the Sunbaked Canyon, the Fiery Islet. Look at what we're talking about. Heliod's Generosity, Giver of Runes, a lot of $8, $10 cards. Like, when we're taking a look at this stuff, we are talking some serious value inside of the original Modern Horizons still. Those lands haven't been reprinted yet. They probably will at some point, but not yet. Lots of the rares inside that set are still holding the $8 to $40 mark. That's crazy that rares are still that high in a set like this compared to the new rares we see, which seldom get above $1 or $2. This is something unusual. And at that price point, the amount of cards you can pull, and I've opened a lot of Modern Horizon, guys. I opened a lot of this product on the channel. I opened a lot privately before I had really things going on YouTube. There's a lot of great cards in this set, worthy of being opened and being added to collections. And when you see that price point at that price, and I look at more recent collector boxes and stuff like that, finding it at this price still tells me, wow, the price hasn't really been adjusted to the fact it's out of print and there's some really good high value cards in there. And it was an amazing experience to open this set. Guys, this is a box you probably shouldn't be passing up on. But wait, we got more. I know. You're wondering, what This set just came out. It's Double Flip Trip Masters 2022, textured foil galore. You're right. But at $299.95 Canadian, that's about $100 less than what it cost when it was released. The US price, $210 US plus tax wherever you guys are, but those prices are down so far you have to ask yourself, in the 4 packs in here, what kind of value are we talking about again? Let's remind ourselves what's inside. How about a Bitter Blossom, Cavern of Souls, Concordant Crossroads, Consecrated Sphinx, Crucible of Worlds, guys. A Dockside Extortionist, which probably should have been in Baldur's Gate. How about Emrakul, the Aeon of Torns, Food Chain, and not to mention Imperial Seal, plus a whole slew of Eldrazi. But this is just the mythics I'm showing you. Look at the value inside of a set like that. And when you know it's about $100 less than what it cost for Double Flip Trip Masters before, holding on to a few boxes of this at this price point probably is not going to hurt. It is one of the most premium products to date before the 30th anniversary debacle that really had players jumping, including myself, when I got to open a lot of this for 401 games. This was crazy stuff to open. Amazing. The excitement people felt when they got a textured foil, when they got to get their Imperial Seal. I know the exhilaration I felt is a lot of what you guys felt. And there is that gambler's premium to opening a product like this. But when you're looking at about a 25% discount from where it was before, it is something to consider. But don't worry, guys, we're not done yet. There's still more. I know, you're telling me, you're looking at me, you're saying, Mox, man, this is new. This is like a couple of months old. You're right, but in the world of Magic the Gathering, things move fast. This box was $319.95 Canadian, and now you can get it for $254 Canadian and 95 cents plus applicable taxes. In the US, this thing is $178.45 US. This is crazy because these boxes can contain old Legends cards. Remember that. We opened one here on the channel. It wasn't an expensive one, but there is that potential for it to be there. And that will drive the price forward in the years to come when players look back on products like this. Now, when you're looking for value in the set, what does it have in it that could be valuable? Well, let's face it. Sheoldred the Apocalypse is the #1 be-all, end-all Oko style card. At $64, it's pricey. But we also have Liliana the Veil. You got Sarah Paragon. We got the Silverback Elder, which of course the thing destroys inside right now. Like, it's got great context around it. Lots of $4, $5 mythics. Not a lot of expensive, huge cards. But there are cards that can tie other cards together, like Joda the Unifier, like Karn the Living Legacy. And you can't forget a card like that because when those things hit their emblems, they're very powerful and they only take a couple of turns to get there. People kind of forget when you tie that with other cards like Teferi, who sets the sun. If you get those emblems going, untapping artifacts every turn, you have 8-9 artifacts out. That's like 20 damage in a couple of turns because you keep untapping them. Very fun cards to consider, and lots of really, mid-level cards of that $5 range. Something that players should not be forgetting about when you're looking at buying a card like that. When you get that kind of sealed box, Sheoldred's going to come back around for sure. It's the Lost Legends that will tie a box like that in going forward. These are good cards, good boxes with great storylines within them. They've really led off into the 2023 year, but we're getting them at a discount because of the issues with Wizards of the Coast right now. So these bargain hunting days won't be around forever, but they will be here long enough for certain people to take advantage and lock in some future potential profit in the singles market or in sealed. Because some people just want to hold on to this stuff for years and use it later on. Guys, crazy stuff. I know. Here we are with Kamigawa. Do you remember when this box was going for $400 Canadian because you had the chance to get the neon colored cards? I know. Look at it now. $269.95 Canadian or $189.95 US. Guys, good prices. But again, we're looking again, not just the sealed product, not just that neon ink. How about the value inside those boxes? What are we talking about? Let's take a look here. We got the Progress Tyrant, $9 and change, sure. But the Progress Tyrant Phyrexian's like 21 bucks. Remember, they have the Phyrexian writing cards. We've got the West Tree at like $8. You've got Tamio completed, and she's actually holding up well because it's a pretty cool card, man. It works well. Keeping things pinned down is nice. We also have the Wandering Emperor. But when you look at these cards, it doesn't look like a super high amount of value, which is why, again, you got to jump over and take a look at the rares in this set. Don't forget cards like Bozuju Who Endures. Don't forget the Fable, the Mirror Breaker, Farewell, and you can't forget Otawara, the Soaring City, or the Seat of the Empire. These $5, $6, $10 cards are all over the place when it gets to Kamigawa. And the fact that Bozuju, you can hit 2 or 3 inside one of these boxes, it can pay for like 1/3 to 1/2 of the box just in that one card. That is just something you have to mention to people and say, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be passing these deals up. Maybe these are the right times to buy some of these deals. You know, people are willing to take risks right now. Some of these people will be looking at deals like this. I think they're phenomenal. When I look at the cards inside, the context of when I think they might get reprinted, as well as the future value of some of these sets, they are very nice deals to be had at some of these stores offering these kind of discounts. I got one more to show you though, and I got to share this one too. This would not be a good end party here without mentioning Commander Legends. Out of print, $169.95 Canadian. So don't forget also, guys, as I'm mentioning these, some of these stores offer discounts when you buy, like 3% off, 5% off, 10% off, depending on where you're shopping. Look for any affiliate codes from YouTube content creators or something the store may have for like a loyalty program. Talk to them about it, see what they got. $110.95 US. Guys, a very affordable box. And again, you got to look at that value. Take a look at what's inside this puppy and say, is it worth it? The Apex Devastator, $12 card. Commander's Plate, great card, $16. The Jeweled Lotus, that's right, the Black Lotus wannabe at $111.86. Remember that card? Remember how much people freaked out? And I remember myself and a couple other content creators saying $25 to $50 card. Never happened, did it? Didn't really go to that level. But we also have staple cards like Mana Drain filling in for this set. And these are just mythics I'm showing you. Think about the other cards in the set and where this stuff goes, and you start to realize there's value there. And it doesn't cost an arm. I think like we got Cursed Scroll Rack and stuff. We have value inside some of these sets and so many other playable cards to build your collection bigger at a very affordable price. Compared to the new boxes out there, do I want to get a box of original Commander Legends or Commander Legends Baldur's Gate? Do I want Modern Horizons 2 or an original Modern Horizons? There's a lot of value out there to go hunting for, and a lot of these sets have great cards within them that players tend to forget about. I had to mention it to you guys today, let you go hunting and take a look, but how do you feel about the choices I've shown you today? How are you feeling looking at these cards? Because a lot of these are of a high interest to me, particularly Modern Horizons and the Commander Legends. They really grab me when I see the value in the cards and the future playability of cards like this and the drafting experiences I had when I got these sets out there. So thanks a lot for hanging in. Thanks for being here on the channel today. And if you're one of the new subscribers out there, thanks for tuning in and subscribing to this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so and helping the channel get a bigger viewership. It really helps with the content views. I really appreciate everyone's time today. Thanks again for being here. Hey, and don't forget, we got videos coming up still. We got more stuff coming later this week. We still got some cards to watch videos for reserve list and regular cards where I'm going to go over some spicy stuff I found that I think you guys might be interested in. Stay tuned. That'll be coming up on Thursday and Friday. And then, of course, the weekend, we've got the Hot 10. We got the hottest selling cards in Magic on Saturdays and the hottest selling reserve list cards on Sunday. And then we got a live stream Sunday night, and I can't wait to see you guys then. I've said too much. We got to go. I'll see you guys soon. Are you a patron of my channel? Do you support me so wholeheartedly that you've spent money to help me create content? Don't worry, guys. There's secret stuff coming because you're one of my patrons. You know it's out there. It's happening. Just keep an eye out. You never know. You made it. You're here. You know what? I know. Brothers War. We're going to put one into the 20K box. We're going to do that. But we're also going to open one. Ready? Ready? I did my very first short. This like whatever day it was. I put it out there. And I said, you know what? I can't go wrong with a short. Why not? I know people are doing it. And Minimox said, Dad, you got to do it. Lorwyn. And we got the Artificer's Dragon. There, we got Jalam Tome. And then we got Harboring the Vanguard Aviator. I mean, I don't mind that card, actually. Legendary for 2? That's pretty good. Oh! Oh! And we got a list card. We got Yawgmoth's Agenda. And we got Argoth, the Sanctum of Nature. Oh, that's right. Oh, that one's going right there. I'll put it right there. And then, of course, That's so cool, man. I haven't seen this card in forever. No player can play more than one spell a turn. So great. I got to put those up there. That's so cool. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks.